Friday, and always a happy Friday when I get to see my friend Emily Richards. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I'm excited for this one because we're kind of doing travel without leaving our own homes. We're bringing the world into our kitchen. If you're like me, you probably like to hunker down on some of these winter weekends, but it doesn't mean you don't have to be able to eat around the world and try other cuisines.
And try different flavors. This is a great time, you know, especially if you want to bring some friends over and get together. It's cold outside, but it doesn't have to be cold in the kitchen. We're bringing up the heat and the flavor, traveling around the world in the kitchen.
I love it. Okay, where are we going today?
So we are going to visit Lebanon and make some shawarma. So something that everybody tends to, you know, go out to eat, but you can make it very easily at home. And we're using, this is a beef top sirloin. So I like to refer to it as a budget cut. So it has a little bit of a lesser amount of money that you're paying for, but big beef flavor, which is really, really nice. So I've thinly sliced it, and we're gonna add our seasoning. This is shawarma spice. Now, if you don't have that, you can make your own with a mixture of spices, but luckily, grocery stores tend to have everything we need now.
Keep it easy.
Exactly, a little bit of salt, and we are gonna add a touch of garlic as well. So I've grated the garlic so it's nice and smooth. It'll get absorbed into the meat really well. Okay. And then a little bit of oil and white vinegar. That white vinegar is going to help kind of break down the protein a little bit so that all those flavors go in. And what I love about this recipe, Leighanne, is that you don't have to wait to cook this. It doesn't need to marinate. I love that. So oftentimes when you're using budget cuts of beef, you want to let them marinate for flavor. But here, this top sirloin has a really nice tenderness to it. So we're really just adding all this flavor to the beef, and it will cook up really nicely.
Okay, look at that. We've got it almost mixed up there.
So I
to our pan.
I brought my cast iron skillet because this is a great way to kind of get that sizzle, nice high heat, and to cook it fairly quickly. So because it's cut so thin, you can put the whole amount in there.
Yeah, you can kind of get an idea for just how thin that is there.
Exactly, and then cutting it across the grain will help create that nice tenderness in the beef as well. And so I've given you half the meat because I've already cooked half, and that's a great way. Here, use these bigger ones.
Like, woo! We're turning up the heat.
We are really. And so by cooking half of the batch at a time, you're going to get that nice browning happening. You're going to get that nice caramelization on the outside, and for sure the searing of the flavor in the meat, which is really, really nice.
Okay, now I don't know if I did that right, but I just threw it all in there.
No, that's perfect. That's totally perfect, and you can kind of separate it around a little bit. So you're looking at a good kind of medium-high heat, which will get us that nice golden brown color, which is lovely. And you can let it sit for a bit, just like that.
I get back up.
Meanwhile, I'm like right on top of it.
You're like, just get in there, Leighanne. No, it's looking good. We're hearing the sizzle.
Yes, definitely hearing the sizzle. So let that sit for a bit, and it's going to brown, and then we're going to come back and just kind of flip it over. But I also wanted to go to the Philippines today and bring you a dish that I've had at many friends' house, and this is called kare kare. So this is beef that's been simmered in a peanut sauce. So it has onions and garlic and a little bit of broth, but the main component is peanut butter. And it just, if you love peanut satays and that type of flavor, this is absolutely wonderful. And
I think I would love this one.
This kind of sits on the stovetop for a few hours, simmers away, and the house smells amazing. And then all you need is a little bit of rice. Here, I'll hold that bowl, bring it on over, and then I'll get you to put some more on. Okay. Because this is great with garlic rice. And then you can also, because there's so much sauce in here, you can actually add a little bit more veggies to it if you wanted. So eggplant or cabbage would be lovely in here. And then you have a wonderful whole meal. And then I always love to garnish this with a little bit of chopped peanuts. Okay, so I'll bring this back here for you.
And I wish everyone could smell this.
It's so amazing in here.
Flavor, it just,
it is. It's fabulous. And the meat kind of just falls apart after simmering for about 3 hours, and it's just wonderful. Very luscious and rich. And it definitely feeds a crowd.
What is this, Emily?
So this one is, again, that budget cut. So you can use a blade roast here, or you could use a chuck flap. So kind of go to that section outside of the steaks, and you're going to find a little bit more opportunity cuts there for you, and they have big beef flavor.
Okay, amazing. Now we'll go back to our first dish and finish it off.
Yep, so you can see it's nice and brown. You want a little hint of pink in there, okay? And then I love serving up my shawarma with some fried potatoes, and then a little bit of salad, just a tomato, cucumber, and red onion salad. And then, of course, that tahini garlic sauce that everybody loves.
Look how fresh and delicious that
And then
is, too.
just serve this up. This is great, you know, family meal, friend meal. And I just love the aroma that it brings into the house and the kitchen, and you're gonna have so much fun.
And you know what's great too? You can do the potatoes, you could put it in a wrap, you could do, the opportunities are endless with it.
Exactly. And if you don't want to do it in a pan, guess what? Air fryer.
Perfect. Gotta try it. Let me see here. So this is our garlic tahini sauce.
That's the garlic tahini sauce, yeah.
Okay.
Grab yourself a piece of beef.
This is gonna be hot.
And it will be hot, so be careful. So while you're eating it, I'll let everybody know they can get the recipes at thinkbeef.ca, and they can find not only these global recipes, but so much more. So if you want to take a trip in your kitchen, check it out.
Do it. You won't regret it. Delicious. Emily, thank you.
Thanks, Leighanne.